Good morning, guys. I am back again with another vlog. Today, as you can tell by the title, I am currently 9 minutes away from the BMW Performance Driving School up here in Thermal, California. And if you don't know where that is, it's in the Indio Coachella area. I will be here all day today and then tomorrow. And then I also go back to test out for my SCC certification. And I'm really excited for that. Let's get into it. Also, if you're wondering what shirt I'm wearing, it's called the You Were Buzzin' Bro shirt. I lost my voice.
Look at that.
Buy any of my merch and apparel on theoverdriven.com. Link in bio.
You have to get your coffee. Oh look, it has an M on it.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm about to steal some of their cups.
That's so sick.
Day one started with the basics, but not basic by any means. The instructors are quick to call you out and coach you in real time if you're doing too much or not enough, which is something you'll definitely be seeing later on. Before we touched the track, we hit the classroom where we covered the fundamentals of performance driving. We went over the car modes, buttons, and the full layout inside of the M cars. The first thing we talked about was to look where you want to go. Where your eyes go, your hands follow, and that's where the car is going to go too. We broke down turning techniques like outside, inside, outside, how to lay apex, and how to carry speed safely and confidently. The instructors also walked us through driving physics like weight distribution and how to balance the car, especially when preparing ourselves for a corner. Now it's time for us to go have fun and find our correct seating position in the cars. Being comfortable is one thing, but in this case, it's all about control and being one with the car. They had us pull the seat in, get close to the wheel, and make sure that we could reach everything without leaning. When you're driving at this level, how you sit directly affects how you drive. After that, it's time for the first exercise.
Once this actually gets going, I will be at the corner entry at the end of the straightaway. I'm going to call you down one car out of... All right, Courtney, full throttle, high acceleration. But after the 3, but before the 2, be fully stopped by the blueprint. Come on down. Completely stop, completely.
So you did brake a little bit early, that's all right. First time.
When you're ready, come on down. Back in a little bit before the 2, correct? Look to the 8, back. Turn in. So that time, Courtney, this I think looks by about 2 feet. That's a lot. That's a lot. Lighten up the grip on the steering wheel, right? You got a tight grip on the steering wheel. I know that because when you took off, the car's just moving sideways, side to side, right? Back it on the dead pedal, lighter grip on that wheel.
I'm getting butterflies in my own stomach and I'm driving, bro. Very different driving a rear wheel drive and I can feel the car like swing out. Like driving and taking off, like I don't even know how to explain it. It's so fast. It's like nerve-wracking. This guy launches it too. I'm like, what the oh no, there's a spider in here.
Now turn in, now back on throttle, back on throttle. There we go, there we go. Now it's going. Awesome.
Yeah, let's go.
That's okay, I told you to do that, right? You got that line down perfect.
I still got butterflies even launching the car.
You got any questions, Courtney? You're getting there. You can be a little bit more, you can be a little more aggressive, but the line's awesome, so that's a good start.
After that first on-track session and got some feedback on what I could work on. Then we went inside, grabbed some food, sat down with a killer view of the track, and then it was back to the classroom. The second session was short but super helpful. We went over any questions that we had from this morning and got into different racing line combinations depending on the scenario. We also broke down South Palm Circuit, learning the flow of the track corner by corner because we will be dealing with that on day 2. Next up is drifting, which this exercise was all about learning car control, how to lose traction and get it back, and trust me, it's way harder than what it looks, but it was so much fun.
Look, turn, throttle. Here she comes. Correction, correction. Keep looking at the next set of cones. There you go, Courtney. Fan that throttle. On and off, on and off.
So how was it?
A little difficult. I feel like I would have better control or like a better understanding if I had an instructor and stuff. Bringing it back or continuously holding the drift. Like I want to be able to continuously hold the drift.
You feel like the pavement plays a big part into this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but that's fun. It's like it's like they're skating on ice. I've never drifted. This is the first time I've ever drifted in my entire life. I've been wanting to drift for a really long time. I want to go out there again.
Not too much, not too much. Looking at the stop box now. Look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah!
Brad, go.
Just being able to bring it back and like keep it going is like what I'm trying to get back to, and it's like I just want to be like Hopefully next time I can keep it going. I want to do at least like half like in a full motion.
She turned Italian for a second. You see that? She went.
Yeah, she is Italian.
She is?
Yeah.
I thought she was like Filipino or something like that.
She's both.
To wrap up the day, we jumped back on the autocross track, the same one that you saw at the beginning. When we initially started, we did this track in sections, but now we're running the full thing. Now that we had some seat time, it's all about cleaning up our mistakes, putting everything together, and getting a real feel for the flow before hitting the South Palm circuit. As we walked through it, another instructor gave us pointers, little details on braking zones, line choices, where to be patient, and where to send it.
More apex spaced out into the track, aiming for that telephone pole. Hard brake in a straight line. My eyes looking out the passenger side window. Find that yellow cone at the apex, and now the green at the exit. Always looking ahead here. Turning in, brushing the brakes, going into the bus stop. Apex, apex, fourth apex, out to the blue, and already turning in for the last corner, leading on to our little short straightaway here. Braking well before the two coming into the last corner. Most important corner in the world. Exiting out.
After that walkthrough, it was go time, and they let us loose to put it all to the test.
Courtney, go.
Pretty much like the last classroom session. This one was just a review of what we're gonna do tomorrow. Doing a full-size track tomorrow and more skip pad stuff. I grabbed some dinner. We're gonna announce some awards and like times and stuff, and then afterwards, it's pretty much the end of the first day. Welcome back to Today's the Big One, and we're finally taking on the full track experience. Today's focus is all about South Palm Circuit, the one we've been building up to. Just like with the autocross course on day one, we don't just jump straight into hot laps. We start by breaking the circuit into sections. This gives us a chance to really learn the flow, perfect our lines, and dial in our confidence before we put it all together. Once the instructors see that we're ready, it's game time. Full circuit, real track conditions, and cars around you. This is where it all comes together. After reviewing some of our in-car footage, we head out for another walkthrough and live coaching session, and that's exactly what you're about to see right now.
Turn here, I shift at 6,000 and red line. Then here I'll bring up to 6. And then bring it at the M4 and then bring up 4. Slow hand on the brake, off brake. Those 10%. Don't just leave my foot on the accelerator. Yeah. Lift. If I brush the brakes right here and then balance this car a little bit. The moment the millisecond the car wheel straight, left, turn, back on throttle. But right now, after that, in this section, nice and slow until we get it right.
Yeah.
It's so easy to get this wrong, and if you get it wrong, that guardrail comes up real fast.
Yeah.
See what speed I got right here?
Yeah.
If I'm by myself on a really good run, I'll have about 118.
I couldn't find like the right braking point, accelerating, and then I was just counting like 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, and then turn, learn how to carry the brake all the way through and use the track. I messed up there a lot, and then I finally got it right. Go through the chicanes. And I thought felt pretty solid on that one, but I could turn a little bit later. I think it was a pretty good exercise. That one was a little bit tougher than the last one. I feel a little bit more confident with it overall though. Before we wrap up the day, it's time for one last challenge, and it's a fun one. We're jumping into a time trial to see who can put down the fastest lap. A little pressure, a lot of competition, and definitely some bragging rights on the line.
A half a second faster. What's the time?
48.5.
48.5.
Started at like a 50, I think. I want to get 46.
Then get it done.
Just barely out of the box. But that smile made it worth it.
So I was like I was at such a good time, and then I looked at the clock and it's 48 and then 49. I was like, but then I was outside of the box, so I think that adds an extra second, so 50, but I got 49. So.
Just like that, part one of racing school comes to a close. And it's crazy how fast it all flew by, but before we head out, there's one last stop, which is the
What we're
awards.
looking for, what we consider a perfect time sheet is where you go out and you get better every time. Because it's a message that you went out, you made a mistake, we taught you enough that you recognize that mistake and you fixed it. I've done hundreds of these sheets. I haven't seen this happen in a year. Courtney, and you give her a little special prize. Courtney, come on in. He went out there and went 51.124. Next lap, 50.275. The next lap, 50.099. She came in around 49.560. I thought she was going to rip the roof off the car. She was so happy. She went back. She came back and ran a 48.503. And I didn't say anything because I'm thinking I'm on the verge of I haven't seen this in a year. She comes back and runs 48.496. So normally, that shows real progress. That's somebody that went out there and listened and didn't overdrive the car. Normally these sheets go to whoever was the winner on top. Not today, Courtney. This is for you. Great job. Really nicely done. Let's give it up.
Challenge point to add to the rest of my collection. Oh, this is so cool, actually.
You look so happy.
Take an actual certificate. Maybe the
That's a good
GT4 school is next, who knows? I got an award. Ooh. For most improved.
That's amazing.
Alright guys, that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. It always truly means a lot to me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to follow me on all my socials at Courtney Jane Racing. Also, if you haven't checked it out already, I do have my very own merch and apparel line at theoverdriven.com. If you purchase anything from that website, it helps support me, my cars, and my racing career. Before I officially end this video, I wanted to give a huge thank you to BMW USA for partnering with me and wanting to support my motorsport career. And most importantly, believing in me, sharing my story, and helping me become the driver that I aspire to be. I also wouldn't be where I am today without you guys. So huge thank you to every single one of you as well for supporting me on this journey. So if you want to see what's going on between me and BMW and you want to find out, then subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore.